My name's Rick Francis. There's really nothing like it. The adrenaline, just the excitement. It's a lot of fun. The people you meet through different tracks and out-of-state races. You meet different people, and it's just fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is like a Saturday tradition for us to come and watch. It's a racing family here. There's a lot of nice people. We've met a lot of friends. We have friends that, Rick's raced with for a long time that come. So everybody's friendly, willing to help each other out as far as racers go. But yeah, it's a good time, and it's a fun family sport.
Yeah, it's just adrenaline rush. It's peaceful. Just your mind's clear when you're on there. All your worries are gone when you're on the racetrack, and I think that's part of the reason a lot of people do it. It's just real relaxing, believe it or not. And yeah, we've made a lot of friends. We got friends in Pennsylvania, Australia, just all around the different places around the country. All week long, there's always something you got to do to the car. Mostly it's maintenance, just make sure everything's tight and clean. So we just double check all that, and if we're getting beat, then we spend a week trying to figure out how to make the car faster and order different parts and different things like that. I haven't flipped much in my career. I did flip once. It was a pretty decent flip. I thought I would be more scared than I was, but it wasn't too bad. But the biggest fear we all face is probably a fire, or just a bad accident, and you can get hurt in these things. We just try to use all the best safety equipment that you could buy. And
only once actually, and it was at a different racetrack in Geneva. He was going down a straightaway pretty fast because it's a bigger track, and he lost his steering and went straight into the weeds and kind of tipped over. So yeah, that was a little nerve-wracking, but he didn't get hurt. He was more mad than anything.
We had a big race here a few years ago, a Friday and Saturday night. We swept both nights. We had a lot of people from out of town that came. It was a big race, and I had a lot of luck, and everything was on my side that weekend. And that's probably my biggest, my proudest moment in my racing career. I would be willing to hang it up if one of my children wanted to race. I think I'd hang the helmet up then.
Well, we have a 12-year-old son who we would like to be interested in racing, but I've been coming here for almost 15 years now. At first, it was kind of nerve-wracking watching him out there, but I've gotten used to it, and I'm not really that nervous anymore.
Yeah, my name is Richard Francis. I've been here 53 years, and I don't know, I guess about 67 I started racing, and I only raced for a couple years. I drove other people's cars, but I started making parts. I thought that was a more important role, being a mechanic here, because people wrecked their cars and they couldn't get parts. And I made a lot of pipes, and I made quite a few cars, and they won championships and set track records all over the country.
Pretty much I just make sure that he has all his gear, because he tends to be a little bit forgetful. A lot of times he will call me when he's here and ask me if I can bring something. A couple times he just left his helmet, so that's kind of important for him to race with, so I had to kind of turn around and go back and get it. But usually just make sure he's got everything, and then off he goes.
Well, I'm here for his instructions, number one. But my usual duties are that I check the tire pressures. We run certain pressures. And I check the fluids, which is the radiator and the fuel.
Well, really, the only time we don't come is when there's a chance of rain or it is raining, because obviously they can't race on the track, dirt track, when it's raining. Usually when it starts to get this time of year, the nights can get cold, but we'll still, tough it out and come.
My son is a very good driver, and I never taught him how to drive. I just let him go, and then I tried to set the car up the way he was driving, to make it handle better. But I never taught him, and he's turned out to be a very good driver and a very good sportsman. He doesn't get into trouble, he knows when to back off, and he knows when to win. But he's a bigger critic than I am of himself. I don't worry about him out there. He's good. I worry about the other drivers.